Hey everybody, good day, good evening. Today I want to bring you a ultra rare. I mean, you will not find one of these for a long time, if it ever. It is a 143 scale, 2003 Freightliner Argosy. And it's got the mid-roof small sleeper. So, this thing is very, very cool. Now, looking for Argosies in the past, the closest I found was in the 187th scale, but that was one of those like Shapeway resin scale. So yeah. Anyway, so I went on to eBay and I found a 143rd scale. And this thing is simply amazing. So where do you begin? So let me get started on a detail that's unique to some models like, I don't know, C.O.E, I think, Auto Art, different die-cast model companies, is that the windows are not glass and they're not plastic. They're more of a in-between type film. So if I turn on the flashlight, of course, there's going to be an ultra glare, which is a shame because this thing actually has a small bed in the back. Anyways, I'll have to take my word on that. But the chassis, I believe, is made of a resin or like a plaster. Same goes with the tanks. The cab doesn't tilt. There's no motor under there. And look at this. You can see the metal on the grill is actually a metal strip. So if you hit that wrong, of course that thing is going to pop right off. So of course you have your visor marker lights. So this would be the, I don't know if you'd call it the first generation Freightliner Argosy. As the later on ones, especially the ones that were built and sold in New Zealand, Australia, had that big chrome shiny grill in. Sad thing about that is that's getting ready to be discontinued in favor of the Australian Freightliner Cascadia. So very soon, yeah, the Argosy will be left in the history of Freightliner discontinued trucks. So a real shame there. Of course, you have your little peeper window right down on the side, your swing out staircase. Overall, very, very cool. And of course, you have your, let me see if I can get it on the back right here. Oh, sorry about that. Oops. Rivet detail on the back of the cab. Now, I could be mistook, but the, what is it called? The engine tunnel, I think, is a little bit too big on this. Because if I understand it right, the Argosy has a flat floor, an almost flat floor, sorry about that. And as you can see, the hump kind of comes up to about the top of the peeper window. But that's just my observation. I guess I'd have to go on to, I don't know, truck paper to see the actual interior of one. But anyway, so you got your reverse lights, your plaster or your resin flaps. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of a detailed undercab. Of course, you have your dual tandems and your front axle. So the wheels in the back roll pretty freely, but the wheels in the front, actually they're more on the like rigid side. They do roll, just not as freely. course, you have your cab handles right there. And I believe the wipers are independent of the windshield, so they're not molded or painted in, which is really cool. Yeah, so this would be a, I want to say a Schneider Freightliner. Of course, there's no markings of it on here. There's no black stripes or black bumpers or anything, but yeah, it'd be like a former Schneider truck. There we go, former. And of course you have, I think that's like your, I want to say like your ram air ducts right on the side. Yeah. And the cab does look like, the grill does look like it's perforated, so very, very cool. Yeah, this one I had to pick up because when it comes to models, especially a Freightliner Argosy, I mean Freightliner Century, Freightliner Columbia, those you can find in models such as New Ray, DCP. Yeah, but Argosy, yeah, you'll probably never find one again. Like an FLB, an FLC, FLA. Those you can find pretty frequently, but yeah, a 90s, early 2000s Argosy. Yeah. Of course, you have your locker box right there, your air vent, and the grab handles are actually a aluminum, sorry about that, aluminum wire, which is really cool. Of course, you can see it says Freightliner right on the grill. Yep. Anyway, so hope you guys really enjoyed. This has been my 143rd. It was advertised as handmade. There's no brand on it. I would just assume call it a Schneider. Yeah, that's probably what I'll put in the title. But yeah, 143 Freightliner Argosy, mid-roof, small sleeper. So hope you guys enjoyed. You take care.